So we have two lives, external life and internal life. So what for what life you give prominence? If you if you if you don't have the focus on your internal life, the life of the spirit, where you deal with God, you will simply lose focus there, and you will be prone to focus on the external life, where you deal with the people. So that's exactly why whoever exalts himself will be humbled. That's externally, you exalt himself, exalt yourself. I mean, you want people's reaction, people's comment, people's appreciation, what people think about me. So when you are more worried about it, you will be humbled. You will be put down. Those who are humble, which means you are least bothered about the external life, but others think about you, others' comments, others' views. You are so worried about the inner connection. You are rich from within, and that is your internal life. So we find the life of Naomi, how she had to go through terrible pain. Her husband died, both the sons died, and then because of the famine they had to leave their motherland and go to a strange land, country. And here they come back with Ruth. So they were despised by the people. Even for herself, she said, I'm punished by God. That's why I had to go through this curse. So God has put themselves so low, allowed that catastrophe, tragedy happen in their life. But then it won't stay there. When you are made empty, God will exalt you. God will raise you. So praise God. Praise God when you are crushed to the zero. You begin to love your zero, because then only God will take control, take over. So Boaz, the relation of Elimelech, and after all, Ruth goes to his field and work. Boaz was so kind to her. And at the end, to make a long story short, they both marry and they have a children. And then the woman said to Naomi said, then women said to Naomi, blessed be the Lord, who has not left you this day without redeemer, and may his name be renowned in Israel. He shall be to you a restorer of life, a nourisher of your old age. For your daughter-in-law, who loves you, who is more to you than 7 sons, has given birth to him. Then Naomi took the child and laid him on her lap and became his nurse. And then women of the neighborhood gave him a name, saying, a son has been born to Naomi. They named him Obed. He was the father of Jesse, the father of David. See the connection. See how God used the insult, the fall, the zero to a glory. So that's how when you have an inner life, externally you can be put to zero. You are completely crushed. But then if you have that inner life properly connected, that inner life will flourish one day. So your focus should be that, not your external desires, external whims and fancies. No. So this is the exact problem with Pharisees. The Lord said, Jesus said to crowds and his disciples, the scribes and the Pharisees sit on Moses' seat. So they are given a position, they are chosen, they have an inner life. But then day by day they were tempted to focus more on their external life. The Lord is said, So do and observe whatever they tell you, but not the works they do. For they preach, but do not practice. So double life. It's a dual personality, split personality. They don't preach what they don't live what they preach. So there is no compatibility. There's a contradiction. So so what you think won't correspond to what you speak, and what you speak won't correspond to what you live. So it's an utter contradiction in you. You become different personalities. You change according to the situations. Because once you are disconnected from within, the moment you are disconnected from within, you lose the inner joy and inner content, and you begin to get what you don't have inside, the popularity, the pleasure. So you need people's opinion. So what you are would become what others think about you. It's a terrible state, isn't it? So this is exactly why they tie up heavy burdens, hard to bear, and lay them on people's shoulders, but they themselves have not willing to move them with their finger. So it is easy to inflict more things on people. So they would be distracted with the heavy loads, so they can cover up with them. Okay, they can cover their sins very shrewdly. So, and they make they love the place of honor and feast, and best seats in the synagogues, and greetings in the marketplaces, being called Rabbi by others. Pity, isn't it? Pity. Yes, because they are so empty within. They're so empty within. Naomi was put to zero. But then she never wanted a cover up. She accepted it. She said, don't call me blessed, call me cursed. So she waited until God deals with the inner life without having cover-ups. White was capacious, isn't it? So that's exactly why the Lord is saying, but you are not to be called Rabbi, for you have one teacher. And don't let others call you Father. So you don't want these inflated things from others. If you are filled within you, if your inside is full, you don't expect anything from the people. So think about these two lives. You have life hidden, dirty, sinful, stinking, festering wounds inside. So you cover them with popularity, names, titles, prestige, connections. You forget that there is God. There is a God who deals with your inside. If you break these cover-ups and allow Him to deal with your wounds, because He is the God, He is the Lord who was buried in the tomb, and He became a wound to save you from all your wounds. So never cover up. Deal the truth with the Lord. He will definitely heal you and take you. He will bless your wound. He will make that mess into a message. Think about it. Have a nice day. May God bless you.